But if we are the body, why aren't his arms reaching? Why aren't his hands healing? Why aren't his words teaching? And if we are the body...
Pastor Godfrey, why don't you tell us about your ministry in Uganda?
Yes, I am called Pastor Godfrey Mulonde, married to one wife, Godfrey Mulonde, with 3 kids. Our ministry is Walk with God Ministries. The orphanage is called Triangle of Hope Orphanage, based in Kampala, Uganda, on Entebbe-Kampala Highway. The place is called Kauku. We have 180 orphan children, and they stay around the school. That's where we rent for them to have easy access to school.
How did these orphans come to be with you?
These often some of them came, we picked them from the roadside. That was in 2002. Some of them were brought to us by family members, but some were brought through the church, and others were going through a hard time. They needed help, and once that was addressed to us, we had to rise to our feet and see how we could help these people.
How many orphans are there in Uganda?
We approximately have between 2 million and 3 million orphans. The main cause has been war, AIDS, and irresponsible living. Especially alcohol has been a problem, causing a lot of people to stray away and end up in AIDS and lose their families. One of the children, Simon, we picked Simon from the streets of Kampala, whereby the parents were using him to beg money on the street. And he didn't have a father. When we approached the mother, we said, can we take this child? It was first a very big problem for her to surrender the child, because this child was her source of income on the street. So we tried to convince her. After a few days, she let the boy go. So we have Simon in school, and he's doing well. He is now in primary 6. That could be standard 6 in the States. Every time the children, we bring in the children, we check them for AIDS or any other disease, especially malaria. And when the children are going to school every year, they have all to be checked.
So how much does it cost to take care of a child like that?
You see, it costs us $25 for the tuition fees, which includes the school uniform, scholastic materials, and breakfast that they get. We have people who cook for them lunch, supper, and breakfast, and they also do the cleaning of the place, teaching them to tidy themselves and washing their clothes for those who are young. Yeah. It comes to around $9 per month per child.
Pastor Godfrey, from what I understand, malaria and diarrhea are the #1 killers of children under 5 years of age in Uganda. Is that a problem at your orphanage?
In fact, we that is the first thing that we try to solve when we get the children in our orphanage. We make sure that they sleep under a mosquito net to prevent malaria. Every child is under a mosquito net. And with diarrhea and dysentery, yes, many children have lost their lives. But we have managed to put them off. We never get any child sick of dysentery or typhoid because we fix the hygiene problem. We fix the way of storing their food. We make sure it is healthy. Yes, brothers and sisters, this is an opportunity for us to rise up and help partner with Triangle of Hope Orphanage. The time has come for these children to get out of misery. We need to educate them. Education is vital. It will help them shape a future. They will have a life. They will live a life that is meaningful. They will not only survive, but they are going to thrive. They will not be any more beggars. They will be standing on their feet. They will also rise up and help other people. It's because they are educated. It's you and me. The $9 is enough for a month to see this child acquire health, acquire wisdom, acquire a family that will change the world. Brothers and sisters, thank you for your time. Thank you for praying about joining and partnering with us. God bless you.
Pastor Godfrey, tell us about the ministry.
Walk with God Ministries International has been running for more than 10 years. And Triangle of Hope Orphanage started in 2002. The orphanage has been running. We started with 27 children at that time. We had a very good time, and the Lord blessed us the very first year in 2002. They will not only survive, but they are going to thrive.